Welcome back to the channel Incognito Tech, your one-stop destination for coding. This is Gagan and we will be continuing with the part 2 of the series Python for Beginners. So if you have missed the part 1, it's there, the link is there in the description box. So please check out. So if you like this channel, please do hit the subscribe button. So without any further ado, let's start. So in this part, we will be going through the string data type which is there in Python. So there are many inbuilt modules and we are going to look upon one by one. First up, we'll see how to assign a string to a variable. Assigning a string to a variable is done with the variable name followed by an equal to sign and the string. Example, A is equals to hello world. And we can access that string using the variable A, print A. So I have saved this file as string.py. So I'll run that file. Python string.py. So you can see that hello world is being printed. We can assign multiple strings also. You can assign a multiple string to a variable by using three single quotes. Example, A is equals to, we should write three single quotes followed by any statements. So if you write multiple statements, it considers it as a single string and then we can print that string. So it should start with three double quotes and it should end with three double quotes. Now if I save the program and run, you can see that the string will be displayed here. It need not be three single quotes. You can also give three double quotes. You can also give three single quotes to assign multiple line string. It won't make any difference. Strings are arrays. Like many other popular programming language, strings in Python are arrays or arrays of byte representing Unicode characters. However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string of length 1. Square brackets can be used to access elements of string. Getting the character at position, example, hello world is a string. So the h will be given an address 0, e will be given an address 1. Similarly, if the length of the string is n, the d will get the address n minus 1. The address starts from 0 index and ends with n minus 1. Here I can access the first element using print a of 0. So here h will be printed. If I save and run the program, you can see h being printed. If I want the last element to be printed, if I want the second element to be printed, I can hit print a of 1. So this will print the second element, that is e here. Let's see how we can looping through a string. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in a string with a for loop. Loop example, here a is a string hello world and we can iterate through all the elements of the string using a for loop. Example, for x in a. So what it does is, here x will get the characters h for the first time, e for the second time, and l for the third time. Similarly, this for loop will run for all the n elements of the array and end with the character d. So we can see that using the print statement. Print x. So if you don't know the syntax for the for loop, you need not worry. I'll be going through that in the further parts of the courses. So you can just get to know that here x is a string which I'll be looping through the all the elements of the characters. So if I save this and run, you can see that hello world is being printed as single strings one after the other. So how can we find the length of the string? To get to know the length of the string, you can use the inbuilt function len. The len function returns the length of the string. Example, here we know that A is a string and it has a length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it has length 10, which includes all the characters as well as the space. So if we want to know the length, we can type print len of A. So len here is an inbuilt function which takes the argument as the variable name of the string and then prints the length of the string. Now if I save this program and run, you can see that it will print 11. Now let's see how we can check if a certain phrase or a character is present in a string. So for that we can use the keyword in. Example, here we have a string hello world. We can check whether if the substring hello is present or not using the in sentence. Example, if I print if hello in A. So what it does is it checks whether the substring hello is present in the string A. If it is yes, it prints a boolean value 1, that is true. If not there, it will print a boolean value 0, which is false. So if I save this and run, you can see that it prints true because hello is a substring of hello world. What if I give hello 1? Here hello 1 is not a substring of hello world, so it will print as false. Okay. So how can we check if a substring is not present in a given string? To check if a certain phrase or a character is not present in a string, we can use the keyword not in. Similar to in, we can use not in to check whether a substring is present or not. Example, print hello not in A. So it checks whether hello is not in A. Here hello is present in A, so it will print false. As you can see, it will print false. If I type hello 1 in not in A, it gives a result true. So we can use this in and not in to check whether a particular string is present in the substring or not. So let's see slicing. You can return a range of characters using the slice syntax. Specify the starting index and the end index separated by a colon to return the part of the string. Example here, hello world. Let me comment this. So hello world. If you want only the hello part of the string to be displayed, we can give a starting index 0 and ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, the sixth index won't be displayed while we separate the string. Example, print A but slice it from 0 to 6. So what it does is it will print the string A starting from the index 0 and still 5. Remember, it won't print the last index. So if I save this and run, clear, you can see hello being printed. Now let's see another variation of slicing. So here we are specifying the starting index as well the ending index. Now print A, slice it from 6. So what it does is, since the starting index is not being specified externally, it considers the starting index to be 0. So it will again print the same hello, as you can see. But similarly, if I specify the starting index but not specify the ending index, it will the number which will be stored is n, which is one index greater than the last index position. So it will print from the sixth index to the last index. As you can see, it will print hello and then followed by world. We can also use negative indexes. Here -1 refers to the, here example 0 refers to the character h. If I tell the index as -1, it will point to the character D. If I tell -2, it will point to the character L. Similarly, we can use negative indexing also to slice a string. Example, here, if I use the character -5 to -2, it will print from the character W to L, as you can see, W to R, since the last -2 index won't be printed. So now let's see some few inbuilt functions for string. There are many inbuilt functions such as uppercase, lowercase, remove white spaces, etc. So let's see few of them. Okay. So here we have a string A, hello world, which is all small. So we can convert all the characters to uppercase using the inbuilt function upper. Example, print A dot upper. So what it does is it takes the string A and convert it using upper and then prints it. As you can see, all the characters here are now in uppercase. Let's take another okay, now we can save this into another new string B is equals to A dot upper. Here, if we just do this, it won't be stored back to the variable A. Now, if we do B is equals to A dot upper, now this upper string case will be saved in the character B. Print B. But A will remain as small only. So now what if we want to make all the characters in a given string lower? That can be done using the lower inbuilt function. Here B is all upper function. So now we can create a new string C and make B dot lower. So what it does is it takes the string B and converts it into lowercase and then stores the value in the variable C. If I print C, you can see that all the variables are now smaller case. Now let's see two other inbuilt function, strip and then replace. So what strip does is it takes all the extra spaces which is there in before and after this starting and the ending character of the strings and then makes it tighter. Example here, hello world. If I add few spaces at the beginning and the ending of the string and then uh, execute the same program, you can see that it will print with all the spaces as a single character. So if we want to remove all these additional spaces being printed, we can use the inbuilt function strip. Here D is equals to A dot strip. What it does is this removes all the spaces before and after the last character and stores it in the variable D. Print D. Now you can see that D prints hello world without the spaces before and after the last character. Now, what we can the other inbuilt function is replace. We can replace a single character with another character. Example here, if I want to replace L with some other character, we can do that using example D. E is equals to A dot replace character L by the character 5. So here I am replacing the character L with 4 in the string A and storing it in string E. Print E. You can see that hello world here all the L's are being converted to 4. So one another similar function is split strings. The split method returns a list where the text between are separated by using the separator. Example here between hello world, if I give a comma and if we split the string A using the character comma, we'll get two strings which are stored in an array. If we print E, F is equals to A dot split using comma. Here split splits the string A using the separator comma and then stores all the different strings in an array format in the variable f. Print f. You can see that here f is two strings, one with hello and another with world. Let's see the last concept, string concatenation. Two strings concatenate or combine two strings by using the plus operator. Example here a is equals to hello, and then if I give a variable b which stores the value world, and if I give another value c which is a plus b, it will concatenate the string a and b and store it in the variable c. Print c. So what it does is these two strings will be concatenated and stored in the variable c. As you can see here, hello world. There is no space between the hello and world because I am not given any space after O or before W. Now if I give a space before W and execute the same program, you can see that between hello world there is a space. So that's all for this week. If you have liked this video and felt information, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon, and then share it with your friends. So in further upcoming weeks, we will be seeing about arrays and lists. Thank you.